we're gonna start with the game between Ukraine and Hungary in the women's competition. If this is the first time you are watching the U23 Nations League, keep in mind this is a brand new competition launched by FIBA. There are two conferences, one in Europe, the other one in the Asia and Africa. 6 teams per conference. They're playing in 6 stops. The first 2 stops were in Voiron in France and the next 2 in Prague. Now we have stops 5 and 6 here in Debrecen. As you can see already, the lineup for Ukraine is on the screen with Boyko, Kondus, Mitina and Musinenko. On the other hand, we have the Hungarian team with Pop, Fanny, Burundi and Jani. So the only different thing about this stop number 5 here in Debrecen, the 2 teams that are playing here are in a group of 3 along another team. So in total of 6 teams divided into 2 pools of 3. But this time there's gonna be no semi-final. You're gonna go straight to the final in both men and women competition. The first basket made for Hungary, Zsofia Jani after the pick and roll. And now Ukraine with the possession. Musienko gives the ball to Mitina, a 2-pointer. That might not be the best solution today. It's very windy here in Debrecen, so sometimes the Wilson might not go as you planned. Turnaround jumper, nothing but air here for Claudia Pop. Mitina driving on the left hand, looking for something. I think she was trying to draw the contact. This is Burundi, and now we have a foul against Ukraine. I'm gonna give you all the info you need about this U23 Nations League, but I'm gonna do that during a stop in the game. Look at Pop. Oh, she put the turbo on that drive, but she missed the layup. But there was Rados Fanny clean up the mess. So the putback for Hungary. Hungary is up by 2. Ukraine gets the ball. This is Victoria Kondus. Kondus stopping. That was bad pass, intercepted by Radotsky. And now a rebound for Hungary, Radotsky. This is Jani. Jani to Burundi. Burundi on the move. 3-0 Hungary. Good start for the hosts. And yet another rebound for Burundi. Burundi with the assist. An easy finish from Jani. That's Kondus. Lost the ball. Fanny. And I think he'll stay with Hungary. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Great start for the Hungarian team. Not really that crowded, but keep in mind it's only a few minutes past 10 here in Debrecen, so probably on a Saturday morning. Some people are still sleeping, some people are in their homes drinking their coffee. I'm here calling the games for you. Cannot be more happy about it. That's Claudia Pop with the interception. Nice ball movement for Hungary, and Radots Fanny will go to the line for 1 shot. Same rules applies here for the teams. The rules of 3x3 basketball. 10-minute game. The first to score 21 points. In case of tie, we're going to overtime, where the first team to score 2 points wins the game. Now on the line, Elizaveta Mitina for Ukraine, with a chance to put the first point on the board for the Ukrainian team. That 0 is still there. Nothing dropped so far for Ukraine. This is a long game. You should never lose hope. Jofiayani with a pump fake. Down low to Burundi. Nice move. Kunduz, yes. This is the first point for Ukraine. Burundi tries to answer on the move. The pump fake from Yanni. Top shot there. And the rebound by Victoria Kunduz. Kunduz with a hand on her face. Did not even touch the iron on that shot. Yanni looks for the 2. I don't know. That was almost a traveling violation, but I think she did not leave the surface of the court, so the ref said game goes on. And now Pop is fouled. And we have the first TV timeout. So far in this U23 Nations League, France was dominating, as you're watching some of the plays so far in this game. In the women's competition, France won all 4 previous stops. On the other hand, in the men's competition, France won 3 out of 4. They lost only 1 final against Ukraine. So France is the team to keep an eye on in both men and women competition. Stage number 6 will be played tomorrow, also here in Debrecen. We're going to have it live too on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on our social networks on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. You find us at FIBA 3x3. Pop with the ball. Gives it up to Burundi. Baseline drive. Burundi got blocked. So this is a shot that almost went in by Radoc. And then a foul against Ukraine. That's team foul number 4. Pop gets the ball back from Burundi. Radoc with a pick and roll. A little slow there on the turn. I think if she would have turned faster, maybe she would have had a point. 1 second left on the shot clock. Pop with a prayer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Ukraine will have it from up top. Boyko, this ball to Musienko. Boyko for 2. Yeah. Burundi on the move. Burundi. Easy layup with the right hand. Another 2-pointer for Ukraine. The offensive rebound and the putback by Olena Boyko. Claudia Pop. Pop on the baseline. Bad pass intercepted by Musienko. 2-pointer from Kunduz. Burundi kicks it out. The pump fake, the drive. Kunduz with the pass. And Fanny Radoc will go to the free throw line. Nice pass here by the Hungarian team. The missed free throw. Yulia Musienko with the board. Gonna stay with Ukraine. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Five minutes and 35 seconds until the end of the game. And that was in the act of shooting. Probably the worst thing you can do. Every coach will tell you that. never foul a shooter when he is pretty far away from the basket. So Yulia Musienko with a chance to add another point for Ukraine, and she makes it a one-possession game. Burundi. Nice pass from Yanni, and there is Radots with the finish. 2-pointer for Ukraine. It's too long for Musienko. Burundi on the drive. Burundi to Yanni. Wide open is Radots, and she makes it. Musienko. Boyko. Mitina looking for Boyko. Ukraine will still have the possession. This time only 1 second on the shot clock. Kandus. The ball didn't touch the rim, so it doesn't even matter who's the last one to touch the ball when they were fighting for the rebound in the paint, because it will go back to Hungary after a shot clock violation. Yanni to Claudia Pop. Pop, the hesitation move, and then draws the foul. Another offensive rebound for Hungary, but Yanni lost the ball. And now Musienko stops the dribble. Gives it up to Kandus. Kandus elevates and scores. Yanni gets the ball back from Pop. Yanni, tough shot with the right-hand hook that goes in off the glass. Yanni also playing some nice defense there, forcing Elena Boyko to take a tough shot. And now we have a foul against Burundi. Vivian Burundi will go to the free throw line for one shot. Two shots, actually, there are 2 shots for Burundi. Ukraine already with 17 fouls, so that means penalty. That means from now on, Hungary will be awarded with 2 shots after every single Ukrainian foul. A 2-pointer here for Ukraine. Missed almost everything on that one. Victoria Kandus. And now, nice ball movement for Ukraine, but unable to finish is Vivian Burundi. Pretty open under the basket. Rushed it a little bit, and now we have a TV timeout.
3 minutes, 58 seconds left.
I was telling you the first 2 stops were in France, in Voron. Then the next 2 stops in Prague. They combined the U23 with the World Tour Master in Prague, because they are doing it here in Debrecen. The final of the Nations League will be played in India on September 22 and 23 also, when there's going to be a World Tour Master there. Pop inside, grabs her own miss, puts it up, still no good, and Boyko with the rebound. Ball down low to Musienko, turns, fires. Pop with the rock. And that's not a foul against Ukraine. Not smart basketball there, because you're putting the opposing team at the line. One more shot for Claudia Pop. First one went in. Hungary is now up by 7. A two-pointer here for Ukraine. Elizaveta Mitina refusing to quit. And that should be the spirit. 5-point ball game, 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. Anything is possible. 3x3 basketball is so fast-paced that a 5-point deficit can be erased just like that. If you tuned in yesterday and watched the FIBA 3x3 U18 Europe Cup, probably you remember how Hungary unbelievable lost the game against Serbia after being up by 6 with about 1 minute and a half to go, and also having 20 points on the board. Serbia came back and won that game in the overtime, 22-20. Don't forget that the second session of the 3x3 U18 Euro Cup is scheduled for today, starting at 5 p.m. local time. Burundi, mid-range jumper, rebounded by Claudia Pop. She puts it up, still no good. Another offensive rebound. Radots got blocked, and then Burundi with a two-pointer. Finally, Musienko grabs the ball for the Ukrainian team. A two-pointer here, nothing but net. Elizaveta Mitina, 13-10. Only a 3-point gap between the teams. Another mid-range jumper. And let's see who's gonna get the ball. Not even the refs are not sure right now. Man, that was so hard to tell, even on the replay. So I cannot blame the refs, but I think they had the good decision, giving the ball to Ukraine. Candace. Foul, that's team foul number 5 against Hungary. They still have one foul to give.
15 foul for Hungary. Az ukrán oldalon 80, ki kell használni.
Candace looking for something, but she throws the ball away. Good defense by Radots. Fanny Radots now lost her footing. No, this is Burundi. Burundi back to Radots, a two-pointer, grabs her own rebound and puts it in. Two-pointer for Ukraine, way too short. Radots again with the board. Down low is Yanni. Great spin move. And the finish with the left hand.
For Hungary.
That was the team foul number 6 against Hungary, so they're in the penalty from now on too. Candace got hacked, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That was a team foul number 8 against Ukraine. Remember that after the 10th team foul, the opposing team is awarded with 2 shots plus the ball. That's double penalty. About that, Victoria Candace thought she has only 1 free throw, but finally she made them both. The crossover here from Pop, and the finish off the glass. Nice move by Claudia Pop. She gets the ball back after the interception of Yanni. Burundi. The bounce pass to Yanni. Yanni in the paint, fakes shots. And finally, she gets the rebound. Once again, Pop driving and scoring. Less than a minute until the end of the game. Hungary up by 5. Great move there by Victoria Candace, but no basket made, no harm done. And now 2 shots for Vivian Burundi.
2 free throws for Team Hungary. Player number 44, Burundi Vivian, on the line for 2 shots. Team timeout.
And we have a timeout called by Ukraine with 42 seconds left. It's going to be pretty tough for them to come back.
The next game
Trailing by 5, and Vivian Burundi preparing to shoot twice for the Hungarian team. That was a 2-pointer that sparked the comeback for Ukraine, but then the ankle breaker from Claudia Pop. Burundi on the line, shooting 2. Nobody was there to high-five her, so she high-fived the imaginary teammate. That's good enough. Not gonna be a play of the day, that's for sure, but putting a smile on our faces is important too. Ooh, what a stop. Vivian Burundi, who turned on the brakes and then scored easily. Then the answer by Mitina. 18 seconds left. Hungary with the ball, this is Pop. Burundi. And we have a foul. This means Hungary can win it right here if Burundi makes them both. That's the foul right here. Also, that's team foul number 10 against Ukraine. So, in the case of missing the second free throw by Burundi, Hungary will have the ball back. But Burundi says that's enough. It's way too early in the morning to play 12 more seconds, so that's okay. Let me finish this game with a free throw, and come on, let's go to the bleachers, get some rest. 21-13, final score in favor of Hungary. The highlights for Ukraine versus Hungary. The first game in the women's competition started with a layup made by Burundi. And a fadeaway J by Vivian Burundi. A 2-pointer for Ukraine. Ball movement for Hungary worked very well, including this 2-pointer by Elizaveta Mietina. By Rados, my bad. Mietina was the one who scored before, and she scored here from the outside, and the ankle breaker by Claudia Pop. And then Claudia Pop once again. The breaks here for Burundi.